Mercury retrograde. Or I needed to shut off my hotspot. I don't know. Keeps exiting out. Yeah, so far so good. I got through Aquarius, so there's that. Capricorn, you were in love with someone, you're still in love with someone, but at the same time, either they did leave you or you left them. You felt like someone was lying about things, or maybe this person could have been talking to other people. I feel like you genuinely had a lot of feelings for this person, but it didn't end up working out. Like, your idea of how this was supposed to go and their idea didn't exactly match. There's still some stalking going on. Someone watches your social media. Someone is probably kind of obsessed with like how you look at your body or something. Probably had good sex. I feel like there's a lot of fantasy shit going on here. I don't know if it's reality or not. I think that if there's got to be someone doesn't want to work on this anymore, someone didn't want to, maybe I'll break up a lot. Someone isn't really, someone could have been cheated on a lot in the past, so it's hard for them to take shit seriously. I feel like there's a lot of masks being worn on both sides of the fence. Someone isn't very good at loving themselves, so it's not very easy for them to love other people. They might have never been really loved. I think that how we were loved and how we love ourselves affects our everything in a huge way. And sometimes there could be a physical attraction. 95% of the time, let's just be honest, there's a physical attraction, but it's not really like love. I think that lust and love, or love and lust, you know, the Kendrick Lamar song Love, there's a big difference in opinion on what that is for people here. And I think that someone is like, I got you, if you need anything, I'll buy you whatever, but I don't know about the love shit, you know what I mean? They're not able to love you in the way that you need to be loved, or the way that you think that this should go, basically. It's like, you want to be happy, or you want to make them happy, like you do anything to make them happy, but this person needs to figure out how to make themselves happy. What are the messages for the sign of Leo? Well, some of you guys, there could be a child involved. There could have been a situation where someone ended up getting left even though you had feelings for them. Whatever situation this was, someone was kind of naive. Someone kind of didn't exactly let this situation go. Someone, you might still talk to this person. Maybe this person wants to talk to you. Some of you need to take a closer look at this for yourself. But I feel like there's kind of destiny at play here. But there's also kind of an unexpected situation where you might not be the only person, or there could be more than one suitor, or maybe you guys are changing. You guys changed into a different person, so this didn't really work anymore. I think some of you guys have been doing some self-reflection, and you kind of realized that this situation is something that you need to make a decision about, and you know that. Like, you kind of realize that this wasn't for you, this isn't for you, and you kind of, if you're dealing with the earth sign, this person isn't very good for you, and I would pay attention to that. There's also some kind of like unexpected communication from someone from your past. It could be a water sign. Or this water sign kind of Somebody's creeping. I don't know if it's you or them. It's important for you to be around positive people. It's important for you to talk positively about yourself because there's a lot of codependency here, Leo, and I think that maybe you didn't know that or you should know that now, that this wasn't a very healthy connection for you. And it wasn't what you thought it was. It was based on some other things. It's like, I think someone feels like you should wait for them or something like that, and you're like, no, I'm not waiting for you. Some of you guys could have been fighting a lot with someone that you just don't really want to deal with anymore. Pisces, what is a message for the sign of Pisces from their outfit that they want them to know? Message of Earth. Hello, Tanisha. Hello, small town mom. I don't know, my comments keep disappearing. So, someone had some options. Someone's very childlike. They don't know what they want. It was a situation where this person had a big ass disconnect with their feelings. It's like they're one of those people that wants people to take care of them and do everything for them. Meanwhile, they're like, ooh, squirrel. You know what I mean? Like they're constantly like confused or it's like, I don't want to say an airhead, but it's basically like they're really fucking weird. I don't know how to describe this person's mind space at all, but it's really weird, okay? I think that this person thinks about you, but I also feel like they kind of went for someone at their job. There could be a fire sign that they got a lot of attention from, so they kind of went where the attention was. Or you... For some of you, this person started talking to someone that they work with, and they're focused on other things. Some of you actually could be getting a message about money. I think that there's going to be a victory. So Bill, this might even be for you. It's going to be fine. I do think that there's just some work being done on this behind the scenes. And this is something that I don't really feel like it's over, but I also feel like someone needs to grow the fuck up. And I don't know how else to say that. Because there's definitely some red flags here. This person doesn't really process or talk about emotions very way in a healthy manner. There again, with the immaturity, with the being sidetracked or having a lot of options or like, oh, where's the attention coming from? How many likes can I get on my Instagram photo? Like, who the fuck? There's some red flags here. You already know that. It's like, it's not that you don't love them, and it's not that this person doesn't love you. It's that they don't know how to talk about their emotions, and they're really childlike. I think that in the future that there is something here, but it's like, I don't think it's what you think it was or what they thought it was. There needs to be some forgiving and learning from the past. If there were money issues, that stuff is going away. So maybe if that was a blockage for this, it's not really, it'll be okay. There's some major transformation in the love department for some of you. Sagittarius. Saying be patient, Sagittarius. There's a victory coming in. It's a message from the actual sign. Oops, Sagittarius. That is way too many. Someone got their pride hurt a little bit. They don't know how to move forward with this anymore. So, this person never told you how they really felt about you. This person doesn't want you to leave their life. This person is money hungry, worried about money, wants someone who can give them money, has a couple options. They haven't really made a choice. It's like they chose this person, but they're still holding on to you. They're like, well, this little birdie, this little birdie looks good on this side, but so does the one up in the air. And they're both queens, they're both kings, they're both alphas, but it's like they're playing with it. I think that this person kind of did something unexpectedly. There will be something like this came out of nowhere maybe for some of you. Maybe you didn't know how this person really worked and operated. Maybe this person didn't know what like their true feelings for you. Definitely lying about some shit. Definitely stuck in a situation between leaving and staying between two people. Wedding in reverse, heart-to-heart conversations. It's like this person lied a lot, or they never released someone that they said they released. I don't think that this person releases anyone. I think that they keep things around. They lie. They wear a lot of masks. They kind of have a spiritual path or journey, but they're not really paying attention to it. I don't know how to explain it any other than like, yeah, we're on Sagittarius still. They're worried about money and like they're worried about the wrong shit. I think they're someone cheated, basically. Someone doesn't want to let go of anyone. It's like they want everyone to remain in this circle of three. But they haven't really told you the truth. It was time for you to free yourself from that situation, if you did, because I think that someone is more about like attention and sex and not really like commitment and love. Whoever their friends are, whoever they're listening to is probably not, they're getting lied to. I feel like whatever they did to you is going to happen to them. You know, that reverse psychology, or it already did. Scorpio. Read the message from the next one, sign of Scorpio. I want them to know. These cards are like really hard to shuffle. I'm like, but I like them, so I'll make it work. Scorpio, moving on from someone who didn't want to make a decision. Looks like an air sign. Shocker. 9 of air. So there's a couple different energies for Scorpio. There's an earth sign, there's an air sign, and there's a magician. Someone's very good at manipulating energy and kind of getting things to go in their direction. It could be an Aquarius who is kind of watching. There also is like 3 parties to the situation. So maybe you're dealing with an air sign who has another air sign. Maybe what you realize is that if you're dealing with a earth sign, you guys are going in 2 different directions. Or if you were, you guys aren't on the same page right now, even though there's destiny at play here, even though this is something that was supposed to happen. Someone has these a bunch of fucking things changing in their life right now, and they're kind of bossing up, but they're also kind of choosing a path for themselves that includes money, fame, everything that your ego is involved in. Basically, when one person's more emotionally invested, another person wants the money and the cars and the clothes and the hoes. And Scorpio's sitting over here like, can you just fucking, can you match my loyalty? Can you love me? Or are we gonna have bitches involved? Because everybody keeps taking a bite of this fucking apple, and I think that goes in the same, scenario. And it's like, someone is very money hungry right now. But I'm not saying it's going to be forever, but I feel like if you're dealing with a Taurus, you're not talking to them, or they are having a new beginning. Some of you guys have a soulmate from your past that is like, that thinks about you a lot, but it's like you guys went in two different directions. I think that when it comes down to what you want and what they want, it's very different things. And someone could be coming back into your life after leaving. But there's a lot of things that need to be healed, maybe in this person, or someone needs to realize, like, what are we going to pour our love into? What are we going to pour our time and attention into? Because even if this is a past life relationship, even if, this person played too much. This person does play too much. They have a lot of friends that they're surrounded with, and it's not like you're not a part of this picture, but this person needs to figure out what the fuck they want, like where their heart is. And for some people, it's in a bag of money. For some people, it's chasing their dream right now, getting their money up, doing their own thing, and you're not on that. I don't want to say like, I don't want to say all water signs would just accept like broke people, because that's not really it, but we don't really give a shit about money. You know what I mean? We're not like, oh, you need to have, $10,000 in the bank, or we're not going to fuck with you. That's not really what we're about at all. And some people are. So what are you going to do? In order for it to work out with the air sign, I think that they need to move away from something and heal and figure out that maybe you're a high priestess and they don't fucking even know what you know. You know how hard it is to date. Fuck. Virgo. What are the messages for the sign of Virgo? So, Virgo, you're talking to someone at your job. Your partner could have been talking to someone at your job. Someone cheated. Someone has a lot of passion for other things. I think that someone is not sure which way to go. I think that maybe there was a situation where someone is kind of immature and everything that there is to know about the situation, but I think that this person understands that maybe they weren't exactly that fair to you, and it's kind of how they are, and they have their own issues, and I think that they feel bad about whatever this is that happened, to the extent that they're all right, I'll need to tone it down, to the extent that their brain can calculate or understand or comprehend. They're not on your level, for one, but they're trying. It's not like they're not trying, but it's like it's not good enough for you. You need it to be better than this, and they feel bad that it wasn't, but at the same time they only know how to do things in a certain way, and they've probably been this way for a very long time. And I think that there could be a lot of fighting in this relationship, or there just could be a lot of other people, like nosy people involved. It could be a lot of options, but I just think that maybe you need to figure out what you want, and this person needs to figure out what they want. There's a lot of immaturity here, and there's a separation, or maybe there needs to be a separation for a while. But it's like they're not releasing you. And someone needs to learn how to love themselves first. Yeah, I can do questions at the end. Thank you for all the super chats, though. I think Virgo is going to be turning some people down, and that's going to make people want to come to you even more. Or maybe that's the thing, is that the more you respect yourself, the more the right kind of love will come into your life. But it is necessary for you guys to release someone from your past. Some of you, it's a marriage. Someone, it's a 10-year relationship or marriage that's not working out. Now we're on the sign of Cancer. What are the messages for the sign of Cancer? What are the messages from next? What do they want them to know? Jesus. Can't really shuffle. Six of Earth. Well, someone had another person, Cancer. Maybe you had another person. I see a lot of like, someone wanted money, someone didn't get what they wanted, so they left. Like some shit just blew the fuck up. And I honestly feel like someone had some mental issues. Someone still does. And they do have some regret about things that they did, because they understand and recognize this was a long-term commitment. You always helped them out. You always gave them whatever the fuck they wanted, and yet they still had other people. But the problem is, this person could have had kids with other people when you were together, or they are kind of childlike themselves. I think they want to talk to you, but it's like, you know better. The High Priestess, you know that they just kind of want to fuck with your mind, or vice versa. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius for some of you. It's hard for you to say no to this person, but at the same time, you know how their mind works and how things operate. And I think that it's like, you know, it's not going anywhere. This didn't go anywhere. It kind of was the same revolving door where you waited for them to get their shit together. You gave them a bunch of chances, and they just kept fucking it up. And you're like, I don't know what you want me to do anymore, you know? Because I kind of fucking know that you're talking to other people, that you got all these fucking kids, and you're not helping me with shit. So bye, you know what I mean? Basically, the fuck? Someone could be in jail even. You don't trust nobody. Like, this person wants to talk to you, the one that you're married to or you were married to, but it's like, you don't even want to talk to them right now. You're like, you know that meme on Facebook where they're like, what's up, you know, something, and then they're like, basically your feelings for them are dying. I can't think of how it goes right now because my brain's like 17 tabs open, but it's like, your feelings for them are like going away. And yeah, the sex is good, you know, you're attracted to them, but that's not enough. At the end of the day, they need some help, and they need to go. Maybe they're going to counseling though. Maybe that's what they want you to know. I think they are. Taurus. What are the messages for the sign of Taurus? The motherfucking bull gang. The motherfucking bulls. Royal Sagittarius. Thank you. You know someone loves you. There's some regret here about maybe things weren't equal. Somebody was giving more than the other person. Someone's marriage ended. Your baby mama might need some fucking help or meds. I'm gonna leave that alone. None of my business. Not your business, Emily. It's just, it's not. I don't need to know all the rest of that. Okay. You're iced out right now. You probably have a lot of options. Whoever you were dealing with was kind of like, seemed like a good idea. It's like you guys, maybe do some role play. Why? I don't want to know. Okay, y'all had really good sex, but it was like you knew this was something that you needed to move on from. It was like they were an option to you, that you didn't really care about them. I feel like this person, you still talk to them or something like that, but someone's really fucking crazy. I'm just gonna leave that like right there. They're crazy as fuck. Could be in a relationship right now with a fire sign. It's like you guys were in a commitment in the past, but you found out that this person cheated on you, like maybe in a marriage. So now it's like they keep calling you and you're like, bitch, I know what you did last summer. You know what I mean? Like, leave me the fuck alone. You guys are really fucking angry people, aren't you? But nobody knows that because you have this big ass mask on. Jesus. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde looking asses. Or this is who you're dealing with. Be aware. Someone needs some meds. You know, the psychotropic ones. Some kind of communication. Someone wants to talk to you. Someone has these feelings for you. And it's like they're still holding on to you. But you're not listening to nothing. You're not. And I don't even think it's this person you're really mad at. It's like past shit and maybe current shit, and you don't have time for this person's shit. You're like, I don't have time for none of y'all. Like, let me do my own thing. Like, fuck you. You're cool. You know what I mean? But you didn't exactly tell them they were cool, and fuck you. So that's what Taurus is on, basically, right now. This could be the one. You're tired of listening to people talking to you? Like, you got a lot of people involved in your business, or like sidebar, like, you know, when you ask for people's advice, you're like sidebar and you'll listen, but these people are just constantly trying to talk to you and you're like, just shut the fuck up. Like, you don't want to hear it anymore. Whoever this is. Parents, grandparents, whoever, somebody. You got some family issues. There's definitely children involved for some of you. Some of you guys had some shitty ass parents, or this person did. I think you both do. There's a situation here that is exactly like yours, and that's why it's really hard for you. It's really hard for you to accept this person, like, even though you know that they care about you, you know they love you. You do kind of want to talk to them, but you don't, because you're just like trying to keep focused right now. But it's just like your childhood was fucked, and so was theirs, and it's hard for you. Like, you guys never really got to spend enough time together, and there were some red flags. Like, maybe you're like, I don't know if I could trust this bitch, and they're probably thinking, I can't trust this motherfucker either. Like, y'all got your trust issues, got trust issues, basically. Someone's trying to work on their money. Someone doesn't know if it's okay to love you because you're kind of like, you haven't really shown them who you really are, or that's how you feel about this person. But I just feel like it's easier for you to put on a cold front to the world, like, bitch, I'm fine. You know what I mean? Like, but you're not. And nobody really knows that about you. I didn't need their whole life story, but here we go. Someone has a lot of sex. Listen, if you're a sex addict, there are groups. Have some sex for me. Fuck y'all. All right, Gemini. What is the message from the ex from the sign of people leave me alone? Gemini. Taurus, do you have a lot of baby mamas or a lot of people? Something with your baby mama. You need to stop fucking talking to a Gemini too. And a Leo. Alright, enough with Taurus. I need like a clear button. Like I don't want to talk about them anymore. Gemini, what is the message for the sign of Gemini? Message from the ex. 10 of water, page of earth, message of air, strength card. So you guys could be dealing with the Leo. Some of you guys, you have this soulmate energy, someone from your past, but they're really fucking immature. This person was really immature. Like, but they made you laugh. But you knew that they really weren't ready, or they still aren't, and they're grown as fuck. You're like, I don't know what happened to you when you were 8 years old, but this is a soulmate. Like, you think, this person thinks a lot about you. You laughed a lot with this person. Maybe you want to talk to them, but I think there's a lot of behaviors here that this person had. There could have been some drug addictions. But this ended because it was like, the feelings weren't really there. It was like a friendship, kind of, but it was like a childlike, it was more of an idea than it was a reality. But I think that there is someone that genuinely wants to make you happy, and like you can get to know them. It could be an earth sign, but it also is kind of like you need to be aware that this person doesn't have those kind of feelings for you. You have children with somebody, and it's like that person kind of had some childhood issues as well as you, but you need to free your mind and yourself from the things that you keep like repeating over and over in your head. Like it's crazy, okay? I don't know if it's you, maybe it's this other person, maybe someone just kind of overthinks and just fucking talks like blah, 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 all day long, but at the same time, it's like, just slow the fuck down. Let's just woosah, okay? There is someone who wants to get to know you, or maybe this person still wants to like talk to you and get to know you better. Maybe you didn't really know this person, maybe they didn't really know you. Maybe it was like, you kind of got bored, you know what I mean? Because that's how y'all fucking air signs. I'm gonna leave it alone. But it's just like, there are people that will genuinely love you in the right way, but this wasn't supposed to happen, and it was supposed to end. And if you can't let it go, then I don't know what to tell you, but there are new beginnings here. Jesus. Libra. What are the messages for the sign of Libra? Libra, there's still an air sign who is a sex addict. But they're kind of like, they hold like this boss status. They're kind of an alpha. It's like you see their potential, you know what they're supposed to be, what they could be, but it's like, did they get someone pregnant? Are they able to love you? It's a new opportunity. There's also more than one person. It's like they hold really tightly onto someone else, but they're like out of the picture. So I don't know if they're like fucking them like that, or if this is someone that they just kind of hold on a pedestal that they haven't let go of. There's always someone back here just chilling. Kind of creepy. That's their business. Be a Pisces. Jesus. Yeah. You figured it out, though. You found out that this person cheated on you, that this person wasn't able to let go from someone from their past. This person isn't able to move anywhere in their life until they look at themselves in the mirror. You might be talking to someone, or you figured this out, or you will figure this out, but whoever this was cheated on you, and you kind of peeped it, and so it didn't go anywhere. Ended. Heartbreak. Could have been with an Aquarius. This person had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bitches. No big deal. At least it's a good number. I'm gonna leave it alone. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I bet it does. Some of you were married to someone you had a child with. This could be the person that's still watching you. Kind of codependent a little bit because you have to step your game up a little bit and love yourself enough to be like, you are a sex addict. You probably are into some really weird, kinky shit and drugs, and I can't fuck with y'all. Okay, y'all gotta go. Someone's definitely doing some drugs. Cocaine, meth. I don't know. Maybe they're a little. You know what I'm saying? But it's like soulmate energy, but not really. They could be a certain thing, whatever. It's like you guys can see that who they could be, but who they are currently or who they were wasn't. It was really fucked up. Okay. And they don't want kids. Maybe you want kids. And someone's kind of like fucking with your head a little bit. Jesus. So it ended. It's definitely magician energy around you. And they're not going to grow up. They are still the same person. And you might be talking to them again. So be careful. Aries. What are the messages for the sign of Aries? Some of you guys went through some heavy shit this year, or you're still going through some heavy shit. So Aries got bored. Aries has some regret. This person, actually, let's flip it. This person and you are on a break. You had to take a break because you were giving too much, and this person wasn't giving you the same thing, and so you left because you thought that the best option would be to take a break from this because it wasn't giving you what you needed. When you left, something happened where they regret the things that they said. They regret some of the things that happened. There's a sense of loss here, that they want to talk to you, but at the same time, they know that this is over and they can't really clear their mind enough to have a conversation. Just someone's always really fucked up. Like someone is like really like high on something, or they smoke a lot of weed or something. Like you couldn't have a conversation with this person right now. Maybe that's the problem with the past, is they weren't really they're not on your level. I think that Aries is very smart. Aries they get really bored and irritated really easy, and it's hard. I don't even know if Aries should be in a committed relationship because they're just like, they have to go be doing something. They have to try new things. They have to, they have like this part of their life where they need to go out and do things, but to be locked down to one person, like you're really fucking irritated with them. And so maybe you started doing something or thought that this could work, but it ended because you didn't really want to fight for this anymore, and so you blocked them. And could have... There's definitely some mental stuff here. I don't know what energy it's coming from, but they do want to talk to you. They do regret some things. They don't like being alone, but they need to get their mind clear. They need to figure it out on their own without you. Because there definitely was some fuck shit, you know what I mean? Someone could have lied about having a baby. Someone could still be lying about it. Something with a child. Whoa. That is way too many. Way too many. It's like you're attracted to this person, but you're not going to be controlled by anybody. And you don't want to get married and you don't want to have kids right now. So you don't want to do any more work on this situation. Well, goddamn. Your true love doesn't consist of marriage with children at the moment. And people need to figure that out, I think, Aries. You have other shit you want to do with your life first. Well, alrighty then. Tell us how you really feel. Now I need to figure out Georgina, if you're still in here, will my Capricorn eventually reunite with me so we can be life partners? You're a Pisces. Sun, Moon, Venus. Will the Capricorn and you reunite? Ooh. The Capricorn could have some other addictions. Capricorn has a hard time saying no to other people. I think that there's an attraction here, but there's a lot of fear as well, because I think you're at a different level than this person. This can work out. It can work out in the future. I think that this is definitely destiny at play here, but this person needs to get to a place in their life where they are emotionally satisfied with one person and not attention from other people. And they need to stop lying about things. If they can move on from whatever like devil energy that they have in around them, then I think they just need to grow up a little bit more. Something to do with August. There could be a chance for this to come back around. This definitely will come back around. It could be even... I feel like destiny's gonna step in. The universe is stepping in either way in October. But August, this person could be trying to come back and communicate with you. So it could work. They will be coming back around, but it's like you guys need to figure out if you can work out together. They have to figure out what they want and if they can be with one person. Thank you, Royal Sagittarius, by the way. I don't know who else asked the question. Or if anyone did. Because I had to do like 15 lives. Fuck you, YouTube. Oh, I suppose I should probably turn this back on.
I'm gonna get it undone.
I don't really get, okay, electronics at all. I'm not like super tech savvy at all. I'm like, can you just connect to the internet and leave me alone? Welcome to northern Minnesota. Was there someone else who asked the question? Because I don't see another comment besides that one. But I think there was another one on my other live. If my computer would connect, that would be cool. There were some... If I didn't see your super chat, I apologize. So thank you to everyone who contributed. Okay, we don't need to be on right there. I know, I'm trying to go back too, but it's taking me a little bit longer. Why do I feel like laptops are like slower than phones? Is that true, or is it just me? Oh, this was the one. Hold on. I'm trying to watch two different things. Shit. I need like 4 more arms. That'd be cool. Where's the... You know, like Lilo and Stitch when he like lets his arms out and he has like 8 of them? I want those. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and look. If there was someone who paid for a question and I don't see it and I didn't answer it, you're gonna have to email me at CassiaHemphill795@gmail. If you go to the About section of my channel, there's it's listed there if you don't understand me, because I talk kind of fast. And I told my kids I would do this fish. So email me if I missed it and you paid for a question. I appreciate the super chats. I'm not a fan of YouTube and their taxing or PayPal at this point, but I do actually prefer PayPal. So for future reference.
Can I say that?
How many popsicles did you eat?
Uh,
Okay. All right, you guys have a good night. Thanks, Bill.
This is my fifth.